Progress reports are a great way to let your students know how they're doing in your class. Logging into a class as a teacher, I can create a progress report by going to the Assess tab and selecting Progress Reports from the Reports drop-down. I can also access this page by selecting Reports from the Assess drop-down. Here I can see a list of all the progress reports that I've created so far. To create a new report, I'm going to click on New Report. Now I have the choice of creating a full report, a term report which lets me select between terms within a given school year, and a grading period report that lets me select a grading period from within any of those terms. Depending on how I've set up my class schedule, I may not see all these options. This time I'm going to select Full Report and click Next. Step 2 of the process asks me what grades I would like to include. The grade summary is just an overall grade for the grading period. Grade details will show the grades for any gradebook entry that I select. I can also choose a date range. If I only want to show my students the last 2 weeks, I can choose that here. I can also decide to include unpublished grades in this report. I'm not going to do that today. Now I need to decide what kind of comments I want to include in this report. Grading period reports are the overall comments made for an entire grading period. Detailed comments will be comments that I've made on any individual assignment, assessment, or other gradebook entry. Then I need to click Next. Now I need to give my report a name and decide how I would like the students' names to display. Because I think my students are going to print theirs out, I'm actually going to select just Student ID, but I have the choice of name and Student ID, or Student ID alone. I can then add some intro text and some closing comments. And of course, then I click Finish. Here I can see all of the reports again that I've created for this particular class. To see the details of an individual report, I'm going to click on the name of that report. Now I see a list of all the students that have had reports created for them. To view an individual student's report, I need to click on the Print button on the right side. I can also see all of the students' reports on one document by clicking Print All, but now I just want to look at John's report. This will also give me the option of printing this right here, but I just want to view this, so I'm going to click Cancel. Now I can see that on this grade summary, I have the overall grades for the different grading periods within the terms. Below that, I have detailed grades for all of the gradebook entries that I've selected. This information includes the category, the name of the assignment or other gradebook entry, the total points, the number of points the student received, the percentage grade, and any comments that I've entered for this particular gradebook entry. Any comment that's too long to fit in this column will end up as a footnote just beneath. And beneath that I have my closing comments. Now to make this progress report available to the students, I need to go back to my list of progress reports. I'm going to do that by selecting Progress Reports from the Reports drop-down. And I need to publish this particular report. Publishing will make this available to the students through their class page. When I publish, I can choose to have this available anytime, or I can have it available from a specific date. So if I'm not going to be talking to the student about these for 2 weeks, I can set this date for 2 weeks out. Then I click Finish. This report no longer appears on the Drafts tab, but will be listed on the Published tab of my Progress Reports page. You can see it here. Now from the student's perspective, this report is going to appear on their reports page just as it did on the teacher's. And in the same way that the teacher viewed the report, the student can use the Print button to view the information that's there. Progress reports within Haiku Learning are another great tool for communicating with your students. For information on this, or any other tool within Haiku Learning, please be sure to visit support.haikulearning.com. Have a great day.